Hey Libra, it's Our Lady of Vibes Tarot. I'm here with a weekly tarot spread for you. It's your week ahead for Libra. It is a timeless read, so it is the 7 days from now, all of that. And so it's when you see it, 7 days from when you see it, okay? But this when I do put it out, it's the first week of March, but it is a timeless read, so whenever you see this. So here, let's pull these cards. I'm going to pull the first card. Is going to be, what should Libra focus on for the next 7 days? Or like the energy to embrace. Then what are the challenges that Libra should, that may find, the obstacles that may come up? How to predict, how to practice self-care during these challenges or just during this week, and support from your guides. I'll probably put some clarifiers. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this right now. Okay, what is the focus for Libra? Hi, Libra. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for Lady of Vibes Tarot. Okay? Help me help you, help me help you. All right, boo. Here we go. The focus for Libra, or energy to embrace this week, next 7 days. Bam. Knight of Swords. Whew. All right. Well, you might be moving around a lot, having to explain yourself. So let's say you just have a couple of things to do. It's a pure, like the white horse, he doesn't mean anything by it, I'm assuming, but it's like, you got to put on your coat, you got to put on, it's like if you have to travel places today. Not this like 7 days. I think it's more about doing a lot of work or fixing things. See, like here, this is like, I don't know why I said escribo. And I don't know. That's in my head. I don't speak a lot of Spanish. Anyway, but that was weird. So it's more like something you have to write. You may have to be working with paperwork this week, fixing paperwork, doing like, I don't know. Maybe you owe some money, or you're trying to not owe money, or you do like a. I feel like someone's on their horse riding to the places they need to do to handle business real fast, and I feel like it's more like you may have to fix some things you messed up or was messed up. All right, so there you go. I feel like that sword is a paper, as a pen, and you're gotta like write down some things. Perhaps I feel like that's what's going on, and cut through some types of just some bureaucracy or even some bullshit. Okay, so you can be having to use your words to cut through some lies or something that people put in your way. But I feel like you're ready for it. So here we go. But all right, so now the challenges are obstacles. So your focus really and your energy should be that you're the Knight of Swords. You know what you're doing. You're focused on where you got to go and your paperwork and what you got to do and what you got to say. Okay. This is I think you might be having to move a lot. It's like a lot of travel. And I don't mean it's like travel. It could be across country or whatever, but I feel like from state within the state, like you just maybe taking the train a lot, the workhorse, you make it, the iron horse, you know what I mean, a lot. You might be just taking in your car a lot, you just have to like drive around to places maybe for appointments. All right, that's one thing. All right, so, and you can do it, just do it. Don't feel like you can't. All right, get that gas for your car and do it. So challenges and obstacles. Bam, for this week's Eight of Swords. I'm trying to see this. So I hope you use whatever this is to curb. The energy is that if you know you have to do something, to make sure that you're cutting out. You use that to cut these this self-imposed. This is self-imposed. Just challenges, obstacles that may come up. This is usually a self-imposed thing. No one put you here, so like you're standing in your own puddle. And look at, they're wearing similar boots. I don't know. Anywho, so within your journey, the things you have to do, even though I feel like this color pink wearing this and he's riding, he's on top. I feel like you're on top of your passions. You can't just wear it. You can't just put yourself in a self-imposed like situation. So I feel like this sword this week is like you use the sword to cut the blindfolds off of yourself and like your self-imposed, I can't do this, I can't do this. You know what? You have to get up and do it. And I feel like the Eight of Swords is the challenge, is like wanting to get back into like, oh, let me rest, let me just not do this, let me act like it's not happening. And I feel like acting like something didn't happen is what got you in this situation in the first place, and that's why you have to fix a few things. So let's make sure we don't put ourselves in our own obstacles, okay? Or just like obstacles that if you could get out of it, you could get out of these obstacles and you don't see it. So I feel like this Knight of Swords, you have to embody, you have to focus on being able to move forward, cutting to, like, even if you don't want to do it and you're putting yourself in this self-imposed like ignorance of your own things you have to do, you can't do that. You have to be in the energy of cutting through. It's like, you can totally do this. So do it. You're capable. All right. So And like I said, I think that could be paperwork, things you have to do. Sometimes those things are overwhelming. Dealing with bureaucracy is overwhelming, and everyone else's pens and everyone else's like stuff. It's like, but you know what? If you're the person who has to handle the problem, and you can't depend on everyone, you're gonna have to do that. Perhaps the Knight of Swords is someone who there's an energy to embrace of someone coming in to give you a ride as well to do the things you need to do. Because it's like, I can't do it, but did you ask anybody for help? All right. So here we go. How to practice self-care for this 7 days, this week ahead. Okay, Libra, what's up? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. All right. How to practice self-care. All right. So, well, the Hermit, see, the Knight of Swords is doing some self-imposed loneliness, I feel like. Not the Knight of Swords, I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords is doing like some self-imposed loneliness. This is a gray, like this person, they're wearing gray, you know, the black. This is, I feel like the Hermit, how to practice self-care is really just doing the research you need to do, not being afraid to, I didn't say, like sometimes they're closing, but also it's like, I don't want to open this, you know, maybe you got to open up your laptop and see what you could do for what, you know, things you have to do, you know what I mean? Or just instead of waiting till the last minute, I don't know why I'm like, instead of waiting to the last minute, do what you need to do and know that it's for your better good. Whatever you need to do will, you know, putting yourself in the mindset of like, whatever I need to do for myself will be a better good, like will be like for the betterment of myself. That should give you enough like to do what you need to do. Okay. So practicing self-care is going in within yourself, like even saying, why don't I want to do this? I'm not really lazy, am I? Or I'm just a little overwhelmed. People don't like I said, people hate bureaucracy. It's a lot of paperwork to do or like signing up online and shit, but you may want to just stay inside for a bit and do your research you need to do. Be barefoot, be chill, be grounded. Because that's what you there's a point where all this work you're doing that you may not want to do, or you know, just a self-imposed issue you have to take care of. There's a point where you're gonna have to sit down and calm it down for yourself, so you just know exactly how to handle it. Because it feels like you may be doing rushing off to things and making mistakes you may not so if you know what I mean, you want to be more focused with this energy. Don't rush off with the things you need to do and then be like, oh, now I'm in a situation, gonna have to get myself out. You do a little more research on what you need to do the right way, but also take some time to just chill, heal inside, and relax and wonder. You know, sometimes you put yourself in these self-imposed things. You can just tell yourself, you can admit it to yourself at some point. You know, why maybe I put myself in some like self-imposed things, or maybe why don't I want to do these things, but you know, or why didn't I do this before? So you might just, you know, think about it and try not to do it again. You know, come out of this emerged into a wiser person. Okay, whatever it is. Sometimes it's just BS, but I feel like maybe you're also waiting for something too, like waiting for results for paperwork or waiting for something to hear a message. And I don't think it's from someone particular. I think it's from a place, a thing, an institution. Uh, yeah, even results of something, you may be waiting to hear that. So that's, I think that the practice of self-care is just more like having patience with that. Okay. So here's support from your guides for the next 7 days, Libra. Also, don't do these cycles of going in and like not going in. You know what I mean? You do a, maybe like go in and realize, you know, don't try not. I feel like this week, whatever you got to do, you don't want to have a week, a next week that's rushing in and whatnot. So make sure you just plan to not do this again. Like if there's something, like all the busyness, plan it a little better. You know, plan how you can do these things better, so it's easier for you to get around, whatever, and not depend on others. And do it yourself, you know? All right, so support from the guides. This is falling out. Here we go. Let's pull card support from the guides. Bam. Four of Wands. Okay, what is that? Be a little more stable, I feel. Is there some people you can ask for help, someone? Support from your guides is like, I feel like it's like whatever you're doing, it's working on something that's stable. They're letting you know that we got you. We walk with you as you're doing this. This could be your higher self. You know what I mean? You're not alone doing this, even though it feels like, I say everybody here feels like they're doing something very much alone, I feel. So, but you're not really alone. So just keep that into mind that there's someone looking over you as you go on this journey. Like you're back and forth, I feel, even in this. But there's a stability behind it doing all these things, okay? So support from your guide. Let's pull another card for support for your guides. I'm going to pull from... let's see this one, this deck. All right, just a little extra support. Let's see. All right, it's upside down. Okay, so this is a Page of Cups in reverse, all right? So doubting situations, creative blocks, emotional immaturity, escapism, insecurity, neglecting the inner child. I feel like that about the Knight of Swords and this too. Like, so I feel like the more guidance is like telling you, we got you, but perhaps there is also the support from the guides is maybe, is there like a family that can help you? Maybe you can ask for that as well. Uh, but also, damn. Wow. Okay. Doubting your intuition, doubling intuition. So I feel like they're giving you. I feel like they've said doubting it. This is spelled wrong, but maybe you're in. So my thing is this: that you should just be a little bit smarter, not so idealistic about how things go. Okay. Just keep that in mind. There might be some blocks, but what they're saying is to grow up a bit. I'm not gonna lie. So sometimes we're moving around a lot and staying by ourselves a lot, or telling ourselves that we have these issues that are kind of self-imposed, and that's an emotional maturity, running away from some of these things as escapism as well. You might be neglecting things you need to do, and you should work on like this. The Four of Wands is like, there's a happiness, there's something you can look back to or forward to, even a small stability. But I feel like there's insecurity in some way, and they see that you are insecure. I feel like that. And I feel like they want you to know that they're with you to help you establish these things. That's what it is as well. Page of Cups in reverse is also, uh, like, I think that you don't see the possibilities that are coming towards you as well. So please try and be like, just like try and be curious into what new things can have. Just pay attention to any intuitive messages, okay? Don't doubt that there are people there for you, okay? All right, this is it, Libra. You got this. You can do it yourself, but you're not really alone. You know what I mean? So, bye. Have a good one. Love ya. Like, subscribe, and share.